In this video, we'll talk about advanced filter, how to get filter data at different location or on different sheet, and same task we can perform using macro. Means we'll record macro to get the same results. Okay. Here in this data, and sheet name is unique records. Okay, another sheet is there, name of that sheet is filter. Filter means here I wanted to get the results. Filtered results should be displayed in this sheet. And third sheet is macro. Here I wanted to get that all information using macro. So first of all, I'm selecting unique record sheet. In this sheet I have some branch records. Multiple records are there. I'm just sorting this branch column. Now you can see this much aeronautical records are there. After that automobile, agricultural and CAD CAM, different type of records are there, civil, computer, ENTC. Multiple records are there for every branch. Okay, I'm going to sort registration number column, first column. Now I wanted to get all unique branch in another sheet after getting it filtered. Okay, so if civil is there, it should be displayed. Now here I'm going to select filter sheet where I wanted to get these results. Okay, you can select any cell or that cell where you wanted to get the result. Okay, so here I have selected this cell. Now this is data tab, and in this data tab advanced filter is here. I'm going to click on this. Here it is displaying advanced filter. Here first option is filter the list in place. It is mostly used, means we are using whenever we have applied our filter, it is displaying that filter data in that list only, in that place only. But here in this case I don't want to get that result in the existing sheet. I wanted some elsewhere. You can get in that sheet only at different location or in different sheets, whatever required. So here copy to another location, this option is there. I'm going to put this radio button on. Now you can see as soon as I put this button on, this copy to location is highlighted, means we can use it now. So first of all, it is asking for range. Where is your range? In that range, whatever filter you are going to try. So this is list range. I'm going to remove everything whatever is there by default. Here again I have selected first record list range. Now where is my list? It is in unique record sheet. Okay, so I am going to click on unique record sheet and I am going to click here. I wanted to get all unique records from branch only. So you can select this way, entire branch column data, or you can select entire C column also based on your requirement. If you are very sure that there is only these records are present, you can select entire C column also. So here I have selected whatever data is there. Here you can see at the bottom, these are some records. Now it is asking for second criteria, this criteria range. Where is your criteria? In this case I don't have any criteria. I don't want to filter out this data using any criteria, but I wanted to get unique records only. Again it is asking third option, copy to where you want to get the results. So here I am showing this A1 cell from filter sheet, A1 cell. Okay, now one more option is there, unique records only. If I put this check on, it will bring only unique records from that C column. Okay, so I am going to put this check on, and if I click OK, now I can see it is displaying all unique records only. So this way you can filter out your data using unique option at a different location also. Now to filter out data using advanced filter, you need to write criteria somewhere. So here in this case I am going to write the same criteria. How to write a criteria, we already learned this in advanced filter topic. Now I am going to copy this header from A1 cell. I am going to paste it in B1 cell. So header is same. Here in this next cell, B2 cell, I wanted to get drop down. So in that drop down, all these civil or CAD CAM, these all branch name should be displayed. I can select any branch using drop down. Okay, so here I have selected this cell, and in data tab, data validation, we already learned this. Here in any value I am going to select list and in list it is asking for source, where is your data. So I'm displaying this data civil to ENTC. This is my source data. Now if I click OK, now you can see drop down is displayed here. Any name can be selected from here. Okay, now I'm just masking border here to these two cells. Okay, so this was the first part. I got unique records and I have created a drop down also. Now I wanted to bring only these records here. Whatever I have selected, only analytical records I wanted to bring here. Okay, here in this sheet. Now you can select any branch, but here in this case, suppose I am selecting analytical. Okay, now all analytical records which are present in unique records sheet, I wanted to bring here in this cell. So it will be displayed here like this. Okay, this is my task. Now again I wanted to use filter, advanced filter. So I can select any single cell. You can select that cell where you want to get the result, or you can select different cell also. We are going to define where I wanted to get results after in that dialog box. But in this case you need to remember, you should be in that sheet only where you wanted to bring those filtered records. That's why you should be here in this sheet and you should not be there in unique record. You cannot get results if you are using this unique records. Means if your sheet is active, this unique record sheet is active, in that case you will not get these results. So first of all I need to select this filter and it should be activated. Now I am selecting data tab. In data tab advanced filter is there. In advanced filter again I need to put this radio button on, copy to another location. Okay, now it is asking for least range. So where is your data? Now in this case I am going to select entire data. So entire data from unique record sheet. So here you can see I have selected first cell A1 and I am going to select entire data. In that case we already learned in last cell how to get the data using keyboard shortcut Control Shift and down arrow key once, and again Control Shift and right arrow key once. So you can see entire data is automatically selected. Now it is asking for criteria range. Yes, this time we have our criteria. So this is my criteria. All analytical records should be displayed. So branch and analytical I am going to select here. Okay, now it is asking where you want the result. So this is last copy to, I am going to backspace whatever is there and I am going to show this cell. I am going to show this cell. So here I wanted to get the results. What are filtered results? And now this time I am not going to put this check unique records only. If I am going to put this check on only one record, it will bring analytical record. But I don't want one record. I wanted to get all analytical records whatever are present in that unique record sheet. So that's why this check should not on. Now I'm going to click OK and you can see results is here. So you can see all analytical records are here from that unique record sheet. So this way we can use advanced filter. Now the task is, if I'm going to change here, so I'm going to change analytical to CAD CAM, and as soon as I going to select this branch name, it should automatically display, but it is not possible. Again I need to write a filter. So first of all I need to remove these records from this area. So I need to delete this. So here in home tab I am going to clear all. So clear all means everything is clear. Now again I need to select any cell within this sheet. Data tab, advanced filter, copy to another location. In list range you have to define entire range here. This is my range. Control Shift down and Control Shift right arrow key. So entire range is selected. It is asking for criteria range. Now this is my criteria range, branch and CAD CAM, and where I wanted to get the results. Okay, so in this case I need to define C. Okay, this is. Now if I click OK, I will get all CAD CAM filtered records from that sheet to this sheet. Okay, so this way we can use advanced filter. But here in this case you can see this is my repetitive work. I need to remove these all cells, means I need to delete everything from C column to I column, and then again I need to go in this sheet. I need to again select data, means I need to apply advanced filter. So every time whenever you are selecting this record from this drop down, if I wanted to get chemical reports, then again I need to filter out all records. So every time I wanted to do this. Okay, so this is a repetitive task, and we already learned if any repetitive task is there, we can use macros. Okay, so in this case what I will do, I will show you how to create macro to get these results in different sheet. Okay, so here in this case we have two different tasks. You can see this is first task, A and B column. I need to bring all records, all unique records from that sheet to this sheet, and again here I wanted to create a drop down. This is a different task and this is a repetitive task. This A and B column, whatever data we want to bring here, it is not a repetitive task. You want to bring it once only. Okay, and after that C column to I column you need to bring it again and again. So this is a repetitive task, but here I will show you both macros. Actually it is not required two macros here, only one macro is expected to get filtered data, but I'll show you both macros how to create them. You can get these results physically using normal Excel features, and you can do this with macro, so that is also possible, but I'll show you both. Now you can see this is macro sheet, this is sheet number 3, this is macro sheet. Now we already seen if existing records are there, it should be deleted, then only new records will be displayed in that same area. If you wanted to get results in same area, so previous records should be removed. So that's why I need to write one macro here. I'm not going to write any code here, I'm just going to record it using developer tab. So here I have selected this macro sheet. I wanted to create two macros here. First macro to get unique records from unique record sheet, and another macro to get filtered data from unique record sheet only. Now first of all I'm going to record a macro. So record macro is here. Macro name is, by default it is showing macro name 3. You can keep as it is. I'm going to click OK. Now you can see recording is started. First of all I need to clear everything from my sheet. That's why I have selected this home tab, and in home tab I'm going to use clear all. So everything is removed, whatever is there. If any data is there, it will be removed. Okay, now I'm selecting this first cell, and now data tab, advanced tab, I'm going to use advanced filter. So I wanted to get result in different location, that's why I need to put this radio button on. It is asking for list range, where is my data. So here in this case I'm going to select unique record sheet, and in unique record sheet I'm going to select all data which is available in C column. Okay, now it is asking for criteria range. This time I don't have any criteria because I wanted to get unique records only. It is asking where you want the result, copy to. So here in this case I'm showing this A1 cell from macro sheet, and unique records only because I wanted to get all unique records only. That's why this check should be on. I'm selecting OK, and now you can see all unique records are displayed here. Still my macro is getting recorded. Now I wanted to get header here. So you can see A1 cell is there, it is already selected. I'm going to copy it, Control C, and I'm going to paste here. So Control V. So this data is pasted here. I'm going to press escape button so that this copy command will be removed. Now here in this cell I wanted to get drop down, but before that I wanted to apply a border to these two cells. I'm selecting these two cells. In home tab I have applied this border. So border is there for these two cells. Okay, here again I have selected this B2 cell. In B2 cell I wanted to get the drop down. That's why I'm selecting data tab. In data validation we have already learned, in data validation you need to select list here in this allow drop down. So here list is selected, and it is asking for source data. So this is my source data, civil to ENTC. Now if I click OK, you can see I'm getting all drop downs here. Drop down is created, but this time I'm not going to select any branch address, because any branch here in this drop down, because I'm recording macro. Because if I'm selecting any branch here, it will be recorded, and whenever you are going to run this macro, every time it will be select that branch name. So that's why I don't want to get any branch name here. I'm going to stop the recording. So macro is stopped. Now as normal work in Excel, I can select any branch whatever I want. Here I can select, I'm selecting aeronautical here. Okay, now I wanted to bring all filtered records here. So first of all I need to clear everything from this area, and then I need to start the recording. Means after starting the recording I need to clear everything, and then I will bring filtered records here, because whenever I will get records here, earlier some records may be there and it should not overlap or it may show wrong results. In that case I need to remove everything. So here I'm going to start recording. Record macro, by default macro 4 it is displaying. I'm going to click OK. Macro recording is started. Now I'm selecting this entire area and I'm going to clear all, use this clear all command. Okay, so everything is cleared now. Again I'm selecting this cell. I wanted to get filtered records here. So from data tab I wanted to use advanced filter. In this dialog box I need to put this radio button on because I wanted to get results at different location. Now it is asking for list range. Where is my list? So here in this case I wanted to bring all records. That's why I need to select unique record sheet here, and in unique record sheet every data, all data I'm going to select. Every record should be selected. Okay, so entire data is selected. Now it is asking for criteria range. So where is my criteria? So this is my criteria, branch and aeronautical. This is my criteria from macro sheet B1 to B2 cell. Okay, now it is asking where you want the results. So here I wanted to get the results here. So this is my result cell. Now I'm going to click OK, and it is displaying all aeronautical records. Now I'm going to stop recording here. Okay, now in this drop down I wanted to select chemical. Okay, now I already have this macro. Now I'm selecting this macro 4 I wanted to run, and you can see it is running and it is displaying all chemical records. Okay, I'll show you one more. I'm selecting civil from this drop down and I can run the macro using this run button, and you can see all civil records it is displaying. So this way you can use macro to save your repetitive work time. Again, we already learned we can bring one bevel button here or any shape here, and using that shape you can run this macro. So this time I'm going to insert a shape here. I'm selecting this drop down, and in this drop down we can select any shape. Not necessary to select bevel shape all the time. I'm selecting this shape right now. I'm selecting this shape and dragging it here, and we already learned how to format this shape in last videos, so I'm not going to format it right now. I'm just selecting this shape and using right click I wanted to assign a macro here. So you can see this drop down in this dialog box I'm going to select this assign macro. So assign macro, my macro number 4 I need to select here, because macro 3 is to bring unique records only and macro 4 is to bring filtered data. So that's why I need to assign macro 4 here. I'm going to click button OK. Now you can see this macro is assigned here. If I click on it, all civil records already there, but it will work once again. Now you can see instead of civil I'm selecting chemical, and I need to click once here, and you can see all chemical records are displayed. So here I'll show you some more records. I'm selecting now ENTC, and if I click on this button or shape, you can see all ENTC records are displayed. So this way we can filter out whatever data you want using macro features. So it is saving your huge time. No need to apply filter again and again. Just select whatever you want to get, and from this drop down and click on this button or this shape to run the macro, and you can get all the records whatever you want. So that's all in this video. Thank you very much.